Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back.
Issue with the non-existent.
We're getting ready now to go into this bank. Potentially. Okay, wait, so hold on. Plant a figure, get the desk clerk to help you inside the blade. Shadowchild mentions that the Palisade Bank has a ripper on their payroll who happens to work in the lobby.
What?
Okay, let's start there. I know, let's try to save again.
Hey, you! You don't look like you are from around here. You should know the truth about the Palisade Corporation.
Yeah?
And what truth is that?
The billionaires who own it killed my wife in there. Surely you have heard the name Simona Saridakis.
Yep.
Several times, actually.
Good. The more you hear, the better. Because Palisade spent millions to bury the truth. There was no investigation of the crime scene. No real justice for my family. Simona worked there for years, and they called her a thief. Then they used her dead body to promote their security features.
I mean, it's true.
Why would Simona be inside the computer rooms? What was her job?
She was a senior engineer. She worked on the defensive systems.
So the traps that killed her, she would have known all about.
Yes, exactly. She was working directly with Oshiro, helping him design security programs. He always gets credit for the lava wall, but much of it was her work too. So many years they worked together. Why would she steal? It makes no sense.
I'm sorry you lost your wife, Mr. Saradakis. But you said there was no investigation
I think we've read
after she died.
why.
Why not?
Privacy laws make it illegal for the police to go inside the computer rooms. That's where those billionaires said she was killed. So all the police could do was examine Simona's workstation and emails, look at Intellicam footage, and perform an autopsy.
Not a lot to go on. What did the footage show?
Nothing! They showed Simona walking down some corridors and entering a computer room, but it did not show what happened inside. They said the security systems only kill someone if they walk in forbidden zones.
I assume when you say the billionaires, you mean the Palisade's founders. Why do you hold them responsible?
On the day she died, Simona said she found something strange that involved her boss, Masaki Oshiro. She wanted to tell me more, but I was upset. We'd had a fight, and I wasn't ready to listen. I told her to tell me after work, but she never came home.
Did you tell the investigators what she said?
I did! They ignored me! They said it's not related to the investigation! They said my wife was a thief! She was not a thief!
I'm sorry for your loss, Mr. Saradakis, but unfortunately, I have to get going.
I understand. Most people just ignore me. But you listen. I hope I changed your mind about the Palisade.
Well, you didn't, because
It's
I
not a
already...
wonder of the world.
I was already on that
It is a
page.
symbol of how the rich and powerful get away with everything, including murder. Calm down.
Alright, so let's start here. Hopefully we can get this guy to just like let me in. I hear you're the guy.
You and I have a mutual friend, Shadowchild. She mentioned that you might be able to help me.
I heard someone might come by, but how do I know that you are that someone? You could be anybody. Did this Shadowchild person mention a name or anything?
Fuck. I actually forgot already.
Yaga Baba 15.
I am sorry, I do not know what...
Okay. Hold on. wait. fuck? Okay, hold on. I gotta check the footage. We'll be right back. Okay, Baba Yaga 50.
I heard someone.
Baba Yaga 50.
That is what I was looking for. Why, yes. I see that you have an appointment this evening. Allow me to deactivate the security gate for you.
Oh,
It
thank
will
you,
just take a
fella.
So, what is your Reaper handle?
It's classified.
That is such a cool username. Classified. All right. You are good to go.
Thanks.
That's actually hilarious.
Good luck, Classified. Extract the data, expose the truth.
That's such a cool name. Classified. Actually very funny.
Shadow Child's code appears to have worked, Pritchard. I'm inside the blade.
Good. I was worried you might get sidetracked by some random civilian in need of a hero.
I had several enticing offers, but I turned them all down just for you.
Oh, goody. According to construction records, the servers are located at the top of the Blade's funicular, in numbered chambers. We'll have to figure out which one is Santos.
A place like this must have a client registry.
If so, it would be in the CEO's office. She has an executive suite on the highest level of the atrium. I suggest you look there.
Yeah, I swear that you have pictured here just to say the word funicular. Didn't he say that in Human Revolution? Oh. Okay.
Attention all Palisade employees. This is a reminder that the newly installed bays for Tarkos...
Man, I miss Pritchard. I still, it's
very much like to avoid
much like
last
if you have strong feelings on Jim Miller and you're like, oh, I loved him, here's why, and blah blah blah.
Thank you.
I want to know why people, if you actually hate Pritchard, why you hate Pritchard. I like that. I'd like to hear that.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access
Okay, good.
granted.
Cause yeah, that is one that I truly haven't understood. It's just like Adam being pissed off. Like if you explain why Adam's mad at him, I don't think that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for why you yourself might be upset about Pritchard. Although I guess I'd take Adam's explanation of why he hates him too, because to me it feels like it's truly just the elevator incident at the beginning of Human Revolution. But if you hate Pritchard, if you like Miller, let me know. Let's have a chat about that.
Detected. Trace program initiated.
That was
Access
close.
granted.
I actually had to use my thingamabob. Yeah, those are characters that. Although apparently there's people that don't like Vega in this game. I've read a bit about. I don't know what that's about. It seemed like people just didn't know they were investigating TF-29, and that, like, you know, they're suspicious because of the Illuminati. But I'm like, well, why would you ever be upset about Alex Vega?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access denied.
Oh, come on, it turned blue. You fucking piece of work. Oh, I had to go back. Yeah, no, both of those characters I'd love to hear, or, well, I guess not both, all three of them. If you didn't like Vega, if you do like Jim, if you don't like Frank Pritchard. Hell, I'll even explain, if someone can explain Seraph to me in a way that makes sense of how he's just not part of the corporate AUG problem. Or just the corporate problem, not specifically the AUG problem.
Attention all Palisade employees. This is a reminder that the newly installed bays for Targos security robots are currently active. We'd very much like to avoid a repeat of last week's incident. Ask that you limit your movement to areas for which you have proper security clearance. Thank you. Have a pleasant evening.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Warning. The facility's exterior maintenance is open. Routine maintenance of structure is underway.
Access granted.
Alright. Drop a save.
Access granted.
Diagnostics check.
Alright, we have to remember there's
Air
a
purification system is operating at normal capacity.
Diagnostic
sequence
what's it
complete.
called? Heat sensor thing I have to worry about at some point. Yeah, no, I'll take it if you hate Pritchard, and if Adam explain to me why Adam hates Pritchard. Outside, if there's something outside of the elevator that I missed, because I truly just think it's the elevator scene. I should replay Human Revolution on my Xbox.
Running diagnostics check.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't have to be on the Xbox, but I'm just replay the game.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access denied.
That is so annoying, actually. Oh, yuck. Oh, what's this? This is saying the general thing, not specifically what it is and what it is turned into. Like, I'm so bothered, as you could probably tell earlier, when Adam's like, oh, I don't care about Nathaniel Browner's Santiago group. It ends up being the final piece of the main game. Like, Adam, shut the fuck up. Alright, we'll go this way. And this way.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Alright, work order. Hey Merrick, the air duct on the first floor is due for cleaning. Please see to it as soon as possible. Door code is 8153. Recorder has been logged in the system. Confirmation number blah 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 blah. Notice this confidential message. Oh yeah, okay. Helena, I'm with you, Merrick. We'll get through this together. It's just one doctor's diagnosis. We have to get a second, third, and fourth opinion to really know if you have cancer. Oh jeez. Even if you do, you and I will fight it. Both know when you had that augment removed, you were going to risk several diseases. You want to live an extra 10 years being healthier in Ribia, or do you want to live an extra 10 years being healthier in Ribia, or do you want to live 5 years anywhere else? Let's talk tonight. Had enough in the bank to cover us for a while. Maybe it's time you quit that job. Love you, Helena. Vision benefits. To all employees, I'm proud to announce a revision to our health insurance package. To all employees, routine eye exam 50% discount. Alright, how about this? 50% discount on eye exams, eyeglass lenses, frames, contact lenses, and exam fees, laser correction, and 25% discount on non-prescription sunglasses, augmented eye exam, augmented eye maintenance, surgery, and removal. Things that are covered in full: routine eye exam, eyeglass lenses. These are for senior leads and managers, I guess. Contact lenses, exam fees, 50% discount on frames, laser vision correction, augmented eye exam, and augmented eye maintenance, removal, and surgery, and 25% discount on non-prescription sunglasses. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to come see me. Isabella. Found Praxis kit. To all employees, I recently found a Praxis kit was discovered in the east maintenance corridor on the 3rd floor. Remind you all under no circumstances are any items related to augmentations permitted in the Palisades Blade facilities. Ownerships of such items as grounds for immediate termination as a Palisade employee. Be advised that we are currently reviewing security footage to determine who this kit belongs to. Highly doubt anyone would come forward and reclaim their property, therefore I'm storing the Praxis kit in my personal safe so our investigation is complete. Regards, Isabella. But wait, why do they have... God, I was just thinking about that, like they have like these augmented eye exams and stuff covered, but before you even walked in they were saying how like augmented people are not welcome in the Palisade Blades. So how do they even have that in the first place? Palisade Bank Corporation history. Talwar and Oshiro named their new enterprise Palisade Bank Corporation over the span of just 3 years. They acquired several banking companies and buildings throughout the Czech Republic, including the iconic property bank vault in Prague. When the banking and privacy laws in the Czech Republic were updated for today's connected world, Palisade Bank Corporation was there for its customers to offer the world's first secure corporate data archiving facility known as the Palisade Blade. Its unique shape and cutting-edge architectural design made it an instant global icon and forever changed Prague's skyline. As unrelenting hackers began to ruin lives and companies, the demand for cyber protection had to sneeze. Increased. For blades were needed to house their customers' private data. Today, the Palisades Blade, popularity and cultural impact helped the Czech Republic lock its image as the new Switzerland of data banking. Okay, sorry, I sneezed in the middle of that. Okay, take a look at the map. Now, we could go up. There's bathrooms across. I don't think they'll help us. Human resources across in the spiral staircase type situation. There. Oh, we could use the. Okay, wait, no. We do go back in here.
14822.
I believe we have the code for this door. Then we can just climb up this. Alright, up we go. Oh, wait. Perfect. Maintenance corridor. Okay, this will lead to the programming department, I think.
Air purification system is operating at normal capacity. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Alright, let's head on over. The 3rd floor is where... Oh, interesting. The 3rd floor is where that stuff is. We might... Is that really how high you can jump? Okay, hold on. Drop a... Oh, perfect. Oop. Press the button. I know why I'm not allowed to punch that. Ah, I wish it went higher. Alright, whatever.
Please stay clear of the area until further notice.
There's a guy taking a smoke break here. Let's see, what are our options? The options are get the fuck out. Okay, now this takes us into the programming department.
The facility's exterior maintenance hatch is now closed.
I am friends with someone in accounting. Let me peek at their actual net worth.
And?
They are insanely rich, but it is barely from the money they make from Palisade. Most of it is from investing.
Rich people make money off their money.
They have over 100 accounts in several tax shelter countries. All
Okay.
of them with other bank companies. Why do that when you run your own bank?
Running
I
diagnostics
think
check.
they're up to something shady.
You looked at their
Piping
personal
integrity
accounts
stable.
and then
Water pressure registering.
Do I have double
within
takedown
normal parameters.
by chance?
Diagnostic sequence complete.
I don't remember which one is it under? What's this? Why can't I remember where the double takedown is? Wait, what the fuck? Track a precise location of 40 targets? I don't think I'd ever go beyond 10. Am I crazy? Where is it? Here it is. Okay.
accuse them of being shady.
I don't have it.
Smart investors. I don't think Oshiro and Talwa are part of some big group.
Okay. Shit.
There's an ogre after me!
Yeah, but fortunately, I used 2 shots there. You know what? I'm sorry, I have to. That one stun gun might be incredibly useful.
They have over 100 accounts in several tax shelter countries. All of them with other bank companies.
Running diagnostics check.
Why do that?
Piping integrity stable.
Alright.
Water pressure registering within normal parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
I would like a reveal. Ugh. Yuck.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yeah, but that was correct.
Access granted.
Lava Wall update. I think we've had an amazing month. New hires and our first hire for Lava Wall 7. Crazy. Level all project update features. Level all 4 update features finalized and fully tested. Minor bugs ready for rollout next month. The 5 update production started. 6 update new team members hired and appointed. 7 update new team lead promoted. Dominic Jacks, level up programmer 1. I've already read that. Alright, to all employees, moment of silence. In support of victims in the attack of Prague, we'd like to ask you to observe a moment of silence tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Okay.
Running diagnostics check in sector 1175-9.
Yeah, let's go over here.
Diagnostic sequence complete.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Ooh, Dominic Jacks. Right, client login problem. Dominic, a client of ours, Mr. Prom of Steiner Bisley GmbH, is having trouble logging in again. He says he is using the same password, but it's not working. You look into the problem and remedy it ASAP. Thanks. Is this from the other DLC? No, I don't think so. Anyways, mold fumigation to all employees. The study and estimate of 2 independent inspectors. Management has elected to go with the fumigation option for the mold problem in our service corridors. This option allows the largest area of space to be treated at one time. Inspectors informed us that we may have to do this process 6 times a year. Fumigation will only take place during the night shifts, so most people reading this email will not be inconvenienced. Today, tomorrow, 2nd floor, east and west and east corridor. Next week's fumigation location will be communicated to you via email. For those of you who are working during that night shift, there are plenty of risks associated with fumigation, the lack of residual protection, possible damage to materials, and toxicity. Please use caution and avoid all corridors during fumigation. Thank you for cooperation. Morning fruit warning. What? Greetings to all. I've noticed the last couple of weeks that there isn't fruits left for breakfast on the 3rd floor around 8:30 a.m. When most people are not in yet. Please be respectful of your colleagues and limit yourself to 1 fruit or oranges, apples, bananas, etc. and a reasonable quantity of berries. Furthermore, those fruits are for your breakfast and not to complete your lunch bag. Thank you for your cooperation. New fragrance rule. To all employees, please note, due to staff sensitivity, the office's strict no fragrance rule is serious. Some of you may have spread the rumor that this is a joke email. No fragrance is a rule. Is a 100% rule. Sorry, the no fragrance rule is 100% real. Again, here's a reasonably complete list of products we're concerned about: perfume, cologne, aftershave, scented hand or body lotions or cosmetics, scented soap, deodorant, shampoo or conditioner, hair gels and sprays, sunscreen, insect repellent, essential oils, scented candles, clothing washed with scented detergent, and fragrant fabric softeners or dryer sheets. Dude, what the fuck? You just supposed to be a dirty motherfucker? Just this morning I had to send employees home and fine them for 2 hours of work. They've been told no fragrances had been careful not to use cologne or aftershave, but one of them had used hair gel, which is immediately and obviously fragrant. Please be aware of the seriousness of this issue and refrain from wearing any fragrance. Thank you in advance. Dude. Like, sure, maybe cologne and perfume, maybe. But shampoo, conditioner, scented soap, even hair gels and sprays is kind of crazy. Insect repellent or sunscreen. Also scented detergent. Or fabric. Like, does that mean, like, if you dry your clothes with fabric softener? Like, what the hell, man? These are some stinky motherfuckers.
Access
Wait.
granted.
Oh my god. I just unlocked the data store and it said sensitive information uncovered in the data store. I should have probably found more of those. during the main game. Oh my god, okay. Here we go. Oh, I could have been missing tons of stuff actually. I'm like thinking of the vaults in particular. Anyways, hackers identified. Gabriel, the lava wall identified 4 new hackers this week. There seems to be more and more lately. We have Tongtail grasping at straws. Real name Fernando Costa from Colombia, citizen Canada. Hacker name AJ Miriam Morales, Mexico, Canada. Okay, wait. I don't recognize Gerald Papa. Papia.
Attention. The facility's exterior maintenance hatch is now closed.
So, alright. I guess I'm just gonna try to keep track of like these hacker names. AJ Facosta, Plug, Benedict. Alright, anyways. Holy cyber attacks. Alright, so this is just a bunch of attempted cyber attacks and none of them got through the cyber wall. Literal billions from satellites. Millions across the globe. But none of them got through. Daycare services. Hello everyone. We have fully negotiated a deal for all Palisade Blade part-time and full-time employees with Teresa's Daycare, located near the Blade Plaza. Please note the cost of services will be covered in full by Palisade Bank Corporation. One of the great things about Teresa's Daycare is surveillance. Daycare facility has 1,000 connected webcams, so you can always keep an eye on your child or watch the quality work done by the caregivers. Or to obtain a personalized offer and see how their services can help you, please come see me at any time. Files in the office. Hello everyone, after an extensive investigation that included hiring an infestation specialist, we have figured out where the fruit fly problem originated. The problem is stemming from the recycling bins with the food and beverage cans. For some reason, most employees are not completely emptying and or rinsing out their cans before placing them in the bins. Kindly ask that you take the time to empty and rinse all cans and containers before placing them in the bins. Greatly help us to rid the office of the fruit fly problem. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding. Lava lamp. Okay, so we can just kind of doodle through these programming department offices. Stop worm is always pretty good.
Running diagnostics.
Ooh, stun gun ammo, silencer. I don't know if the silencer. What am I gonna use the silencer for? Oh, I can put it on the assault rifle.
Diagnostic sequence complete.
Let me do that. Okay, let's not break that just yet.
Diagnostics check of telecommunications commencing.
A 4.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
Access granted.
Codex update. Codex 3.1.0 is now available. Here's a list of feature changes. Codex desktop. Codex checks now supports a local directory personalized to each user. After exporting a binary that allows the user to navigate the file, also offers the possibility of directly opening the binary hybrid blend state in its associated editor. Requested widget now accepts mouse clicks on the asset root name to open it, very similar to the recent UltraCode New Range document widget. Icon is now modifying to better show the user the highlighted asset is clickable and actionable instead of dormant. The web. Codex web. Signal Yan real-time delayed update through ALET through all Codex web. No more F10 to refresh the page. This requires preppers or trigger to run the TNLC or NLC. Find a replace feature including scoping, impact by scissor language, and time range. Immediate progress view. Global progress, progress by socket type, code assets are fully encoded, partially encoded, and not yet encoded. Managers can also monitor which code assets are out of date. Positive and negative feedback during exportation, optimization, and the exportation from more than or greater than 52 minutes down to 27 minutes in displayed progress. Add the ability to select binary language for even shorter processing time. Import and export is now cancelable at any time and does not result in the crash state holding pattern. Now only one authorized user can import and export at the same time. Bug fixes, search and replace, performance optimization of global search, fix the crash when trying to search and then replace on a metadata of type string but having no formatting capabilities. General, fix a huge performance degradation when a lot of files are checked out by codex hex user. Copy and paste from link application to script view no longer causes code hex to crash the code hex team. Alright, nothing super important there, unless code hex turns out to be like a thing in a second. Ball prank. Susanna, nice job on setting up the ball pit in Petra's desk. I am here to see her face when she comes back from vacation. Really hope that Tower and Oshiro do not cut their London visit short. They are not a huge fan of pranks. Should have cleaned it up before they come back. Hello, welcome back from vacation, buddy. Unfortunately, you must clean your desk before the boss returns. That's fucked up.
Running diagnostics check.
Anomaly
Oh, you.
Trace program initiated.
Diagnostic sequence complete.
Anomaly detected.
Okay.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Database report. Sorry for the delay. Client files access 641 times. Upload deleted warning. I'm not going to read all that. Okay. Enjoy your vacation. Nothing was compromised. Lost passport. Officer Collins, just realized my passport is missing. It may have been stolen. There was a strange augmented homeless person who bumped into me when I left work. They may have picked my pocket. Going on vacation tomorrow to Reunion Island for 2 weeks. Please let me know if there's any problem. Passport has been flagged as missing and lost. Oh, so this must be the one Slaw has. No one has used it since you walked out of here. I'm not opening up. It will not open anything now. We will issue a new one when you return from your vacation. Toilets memo. To all employees, we'd like to bring to your attention several events that took place in the restrooms, especially concerning toilets. The last few days, many service calls were placed to our building manager related to clogged toilets. Despite the use of multiple special products, they were not able to uncork them properly and the plumber had to come on site to fix the problems. For each visit, it was realized the toilets had the same problem. They were clogged due to massive and excessive use of toilet paper. Problem causes additional and unnecessary costs to the company. Tip, simply flush more frequently rather than fill it with a bunch of toilet paper like we were filling a stuffed turkey during the holidays. Believe me, this will greatly help, or at least minimize any other interventions from the plumber. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh. Okay, this one is just a race.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, I fucked up.
Access granted.
Troutfire version 7 review. If I had to describe the Troutfire version 7 in 2 words, it would be problems and puzzling. You should not download the latest update of Troutfire version 7. The latest version of this software takes many of the disappointing aspects of version 6 and repackages them as an optional aspect. Poor design, the user interface feels like Troutfire is purposely trying to get in the way of your work instead of helping you. Color scheme for everything in the menus involves black and gray. In all other versions of Troutfire, the default colors were clear. Green means clear, yellow means minor issue, red means major issue. If you replace with light gray means clear, medium gray means minor issue, dark gray means major error. Tried working with this and made more mistakes than I can count. Also, I'm not sure how they did it, but multiple cell copy and pasting is worse than ever. I recommend that nobody on the team update to Troutfire version 7 until the first update is released. Too many bugs and too many horrible choices. It's like when somebody comes in and is like, you gotta modernize this and make it look like every single other UI or whatever, and it's like, but the UI is ass. They're like, nah, but it looks modern. Look at this gray. He's actually speaking of that. Look at this. Dude, this has to be like maybe this is like a joke on themselves. Maybe there was a mandate of like, make just look modern, look foreign ass, gray ass shit. Gray with more gray. Where's the gold? Oh wait, what the fuck? There's like a secret wall here. Oh, not even that secret. There's a maintenance. These are both maintenance corridors. Otherwise, this was the important part. All right, got to the 3rd floor, no problem. We're gonna be able to leave that thing on the desk pretty easily.
Jensen, have you found the executive suite yet?
This involves a little more than just typing on a keyboard, Francis. I'm working on it.
Well, work harder. According to my research, the suite was designed to be isolated from the rest of the atrium. I assume it's intended to provide even more privacy.
Which means an extra layer of defenses.
Exactly. So be careful. Pritchard out.
Well, I always am. Mold fumigation. Fungicides. Molds are resilient and can survive under a wide range of environmental conditions, especially in environments with excessive humidity buildup. Even if 99% of the mold is killed, it is considered a failure. Fungus can produce millions of spores from a single spore. Our brand of micro fungicides delivered through fumigation are powerful enough to achieve 99.7 mortality rate. The remaining 0.03% must be cleaned and disinfected in less than 24 hours after the initial fumigation. Clean and disinfecting. Once a mold outbreak is deemed inactivated, it can be vacuumed, killing the remaining 0.03%. It can only be done with the unique disinfecting cocktails. Follow-up. So be sure to bring in a licensed mold specialist on a monthly basis to do a full check. Air circulation makes it harder for more mold to grow. This is why we strongly suggest that owners add air vents and ducts. Mold can breed 400 times faster in the stagnant air. Oh, okay, wait, not yet. Actually, is there a reason to go into this room? Oh my god, I'm just dying immediately.
Running diagnostics.
Holy shit. Okay, wait, yeah, just... Alright, let's we'll forget about that for now. I need another practice point if I'm gonna be able to...
Water pressure registering within normal parameters.
Whoa, wait. Yeah, I need to get over. Yeah, but am I about to go up another floor here? There's not an easy way out of here. Alright, well, let's go up the ladder. And maybe this doesn't go exactly to a fourth. What the hell am I looking at? This was in the main room? Wild. There is a fourth floor.
I'm sorry, but it's our protocol. We don't have any engineering maintenance work scheduled in this area until later this evening. Unit 7182. Confirmed. East corridor. Third floor. Check that. What exactly is it you're doing?
It's just like a thingamabob.
Running diagnostics.
Alright, I'm supposed to leave him be. Oh my god, that was loud.
Water temperature fluctuation is within acceptable parameters. Diagnostics complete.
Ooh, thank you.
Hey Petra, yeah, I just got back from holiday. I got the code up in engineering. Thanks. Ireland. Yeah, my husband is from there, so he went to see members of his family who have OGs. They're probably moving to Rabia. Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's a book here that I have to read. Moment to Fight Back by Ashani Talwar, Chapter 5, Part 76. Mustache was obviously the leader. Once he took out the mask, the first distinguishing feature was the mustache. Most of the talking seemed the oldest of the group. He had dark brown eyes and an augment on his face. Ice Eyes was the driver. His eye color was the shade of blue that I occasionally see in the morning sky. He had black curly hair and was the youngest of the group. He was around my age, but he seemed to follow Mustache's every move, like he was learning from Mustache. Bulldog Face was the brute. His face was filled with scars and wrinkles. This was the man who picked me up off the ground and put me in the van. I was scared of him. What the fuck is that about? Oh. Get off! Adam's having a fit. Alright, this is that one lady's office that the what's-her-face wanted me to go to.
Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Address change. Hello, Camilla. Got to mention I moved last week. Can you please change my address to this place in Prague? How are things with Roko? Lol. Roko has been out of the picture for a month. Once a dog, always a dog, as they say. You believe that he blamed his OGs and stressing over what could happen if Human Restoration Act is passed as the reasons why he was cheating on me? All I did was look through the messages on his phone and found that he had 2 other girls. Ugh, I'm done with augmented men. No matter how cute I think they are, there's just too much emotional baggage. If you know any cute single natural guys who are not married, don't have kids, and are not cheaters, let me know. Change of address has been applied, thanks, and congratulations on moving. Server chamber error. Leona, the diagnostics problem found only 1 error in the Ghost database. Not bad for something that's been running non-stop for 7 years. Yeah, that's pretty good. The error was for chamber 209. It says the defense systems within the chamber were activated even though a authorized human maintenance work was underway. According to the log data, the system was triggered with a manual override. I didn't know that was even possible. I checked the time and date. Turns out this error occurred around the same time that the Saridakis woman died. Should we just report this, or am I looking at old information? Tarvos warning. Miss Rosalova. It's come to my attention that Tarvos officer has been frequently communicating with you during his shift. In case you were unaware, as a Tarvos employee, all of his communications are recorded and reviewed. Any Tarvos employee who grossly communicates with the client in a non-essential manner is fined. The officer in question has been warned once and fined already. Transfer is currently being processed. Let me know if his words or actions are bothering you, and I will expedite it personally. Transfer will probably happen at the end of the month. Yeah, they have 30 seconds to talk to clients. 60 seconds to talk to each other.
Well, this is interesting, Pritchard.
What?
I found a log that says the vacuum defense system in the chamber where Simona Saridakis died might have been manually triggered.
Need I remind you that you're there to gain access to Santos' data, not play detective? I suggest you get a move on.
But I do want to play detective. This is where we did, like, also Adam being like, oh, I'm not gonna do it, but then he like definitely does it. He's part of the problem. We don't want to go there yet. I also have to place the figurine.
Shadow Child, that thing you wanted me to do in the blade, it's done.
1 million thank yous. You know, Leona is the head engineer. You might find something useful on her computer. The password is trust no one, or at least it used to be.
I already found my way into it, but thanks.
You continue to impress, Mr. Jensen. Buona fortuna.
Oh, I should have done that first. Oh, I didn't even notice that that was a...
Confirmed. Hey, so what happened?
Casualty. Hostile code 0.
Don't touch that. Whew. Okay. Worth. I thought it was a tranquilizer. Why did it give me gun ammo but no tranquilizer? Alright, let's... Ooh, okay, wait. First things first. Ooh. This is a rough one.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Boom. Alright, that's right, I can't interact with turrets.
Access granted.
Blade security code. Hold on. Hey Jackie, received an order to change the access code for Tarva's security office over here at Blade 1 to 1107. Can you please confirm this so I can go ahead with it? Confirmed. In addition, please update the password for security hub in the Blade 01 Tarva security office to Veladim. This new request has been logged here at Prague HQ. Please confirm once both updates are complete. Fines. Sweetheart, I looked at your pay stub and saw that you were fined a couple hours pay for something called extraneous socializing. It's because you're talking to your coworkers too much again. Please stop. We really can't afford to lose money like this, or we have to change our lifestyle, or cancel our 2-year anniversary trip. It is that simple.
Access granted.
Lost passports. Here we go. I read the first part. We had an incident here at Blade 01 missing passport. It's been logged and flagged as one of the first. It's the first one that an employee has lost in over a year. And then there's all the numbers. The front desk has been warned to keep an eye out for it. We have conducted a thorough review of the employee who was responsible for the passport. Private personnel and occupational communications show there is no malicious intent to remove a passport from the building. The employee apparently lost it while cleaning their desk, packing for vacation, or may have been stolen. An internal investigation team has come to the conclusion that the passport was most likely accidentally destroyed or lost. The pickpocket story most likely is a lie to cover up the employee's error. I have included the employee's message to be kept on file. Work orders tonight. Schedule list of maintenance. Bunch of people. Yeah. Alright, great job. Terry, I wanted to send you information about send you an informal note on a job well done. Worked on Blade 01 if it's been solid for some time now. I know that it is not the most intense location to protect, but one of the most important ones for Tarvos and Prague. See what I told you about focusing on work when you have a death in the family? This world will be safer once they figure out how to separate the good dogs from the bad dogs and learn to live together. All the best. Keep up the good work, Lieutenant Simon Whittaker. So that was the guy we met in the last DLC, I believe. Ooh. Okay, these are elevators. Alright, so I think we just need to get to the 4th floor. I could get some gas protection, however... Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that. I was gonna say, I might disable the turret, but instead I can just do this. Ooh. Okay. Move your gun silencer during combat to increase your damage output. Why the hell would I even be doing combat? Actually, I thought it was funny that they had a tip for... What was it? I wonder what that... Like 2014... for here, we gotta wait for this guy. This came out in 2016, and they had like a personalized app for all the behind the scenes. I don't know why they just didn't include it in the game. I also feel like that was well beyond the era of like apps and games. Like I remember Destiny trying to do that. There's a bunch of smart glass stuff with the Xbox One, but I feel like that was... When did the Xbox One come out? Xbox One release. 3 years prior, so I guess it was like around the time, but like...
Hey, what's with all these boxes?
Like the... Oh god! Oh, I have to do it again. Yeah, there's like the whole thing with like smart glass and all that. I guess it was on the tail end, probably. Because I think they were starting to do that at the start of the end of the like 360 / beginning of Xbox One life cycle. But I don't know what the idea of like what's the purpose of splitting your like your game interactions out like that? I don't get it. Well, I mean sometimes with the Xbox like smart glass or whatever they called it, there was like it was kind of like trying to be like a Wii U at least. But like pulling up a thing on your phone versus like just having it. Oh, you know what? I think I just realized the answer to that question. At least for Deus Ex. Oh god. Fuck. Because a bunch of video and audio files will add a lot of like data to your, especially depending on what quality you render it out at, will add like a lot of extra data to your game that you can put on a disc. So, and especially since discs were bigger back then, even though they're trying to get rid of them. I'm a big fan of physical discs, but I mean, I understand that it's a hard hill to die on here. But I'm guessing that they're trying to save space. I think that's less of an excuse for Destiny though, because most of the stuff of that would be like text on a texture, and that's significantly less like a few textures versus like having full video or audio are completely different in terms of file size, especially when you get video involved. Like video, depending on, especially if you wanted to like, I doubt they were doing 4K back then, but like video can take up a lot of space. But that's my only theory. I still disagree. I think they should have just put it in the game, or like had it be an optional download or something. Like, do you want these behind the scenes footages?
Heavy shit down here. When's the last time we had to take any action on this assignment?
Would I be able to get in here?
Let me take that up. Oh, that's right. Never.
Oh, crazy.
Access granted.
Commencing diagnostics check.
I can't believe I made it in here.
Air purification system is
Holy
operating at normal
computers.
capacity. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Is there not another... Oh god. Alright, this has just unlocked a massive section. Engineering department, client managed department. Okay.
Running diagnostics.
There's a lot, I think, that we could potentially find in these.
Water temperature fluctuations.
Oh my gosh.
Anomaly detected.
Oh god.
Trace program
Also
initiated. Access granted.
Heat sensors. Hey Ivana, thanks for pointing out the flaw in our design. We upgraded all the threshold for the heat sensors yesterday. Now impossible for anyone to get by them. Please take extra care when moving the server area for maintenance issues. Security system will be far less forgiving now. Make sure you have proper authorization to be up there at all times. And where's Pavel? Hey Ivana, have you heard from Pavel? He is late again, but I need him to look into electrical problem on the second floor. No, he's going to the Zatopek bar more frequently since he was demoted. Give him an hour and then I'm calling in someone from another blade. And then Kinney in the boxes. It's official. Morton Kinney will be out for at least 2 weeks. And he is the only one who was handling the update of the server chamber and its drives. And I'm starting to get shit from above about the boxes. And this is the guy who almost got murdered, by the way. Management thinks I should bring over an engineer from Blade 2 or 3 to take Kinney's place. You now understand that the ramp up for anyone new is going to be at least 4 weeks. Can you believe that they suggested that we could bring in 4 people to cut the ramp up to just 1 week? I informed them that's impossible. I think they got it, but not really. If we get 4 people, they'll learn even faster, right?
Anomaly detected.
On a 1?
Trace program initiated.
Dude, this one, like, that's insane.
11759. Diagnostic sequence.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Where are you, Pavel? Let me know the minute you're in. I need you to investigate an electrical problem in the west corridor on the second floor. The work order has been filed with the system. Pavel. There's 3 more computers.
Diagnostics check of hydraulics.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
You fucker! Oh god, please tell me I saved after those first other ones. Okay, good.
Running diagnostics check.
This is a difficulty 1?
Piping integrity stable.
Anomaly detected.
Pressure registering within
Trace program initiated.
Diagnostic sequence complete.
Access granted.
Need to let loose. Rich, go ahead and get the tickets. My wife will be out of town. It's like she would notice anyways with all the overtime I pull with this damn job. Tickets to what? Great job. Hey Rich, great job on the heat sensor project. Apparently the design is generating a lot of positive buzz. Knew we had something golden. Remember when the boss first rejected our idea? Yesterday Oshiro told me he wants to include it as part of our standard defense systems within 3 months. Oh, there you go.
Industries gone bankrupt and been summarily taken over by Taiyang Medical. We've really gone to territory. Not the but we're currently just standing by and letting the biotech company in the world become a monopoly that's a control.
Anomaly detected. Trace
Oh, well, I fucked up.
Access
This is a
granted.
stupid firewall. Check lessons. Oh, Yosef, check classes we start very soon. There are some changes with the program this year. Therefore, we need you to confirm your participation in those classes. Please note, once registered, it is mandatory to attend all classes unless you provide an authorization form from your team leader on an exception basis. Please confirm your participation by next week. Thank you. Smell sensor. Yosef, the sensors are coming along nicely. This is the version 0.11 and it's great. It's some adjustments and now I can actually pick up the smell of neurophagy. It's getting close to being field ready. I think all the paranoia go around and the bombings. This safeguard will be a hit with Masasaki. Unless they ship all the Augs to Rabia. I informed the head of HR that we need to... Where is it? Where is it?
The air fumigation system is currently active in the west side maintenance corridor on the 3rd floor. Please stay clear.
Why did he put them right next to the stuff you have to read? And who just leaves all these radios on when they've left the office? Anyways, I'm informed the head of HR we need to roll out a company-wide fragrance-free policy for the workplace. We should not tell people it's because of the new defense system yet. Ah, that explains it. Yosef, those servers are off limits. Oshiro uses them to test his AI core defense program. He's the one who has access to stuff he works with on there is above my security level. I'd stay away from them if I were you. Since you are here this evening, I need you to run diagnostics on the water cooling system. I've seen a spike in temperatures in both corridors on the 3rd floor. Starting with the west corridor, then go to the east corridor. I cleared you with Tarvos to work on both tonight. The work order has been filed with the system. It's a reference email. Leona, question. With all the extra servers that are not available, most of our servers here are getting full. Meanwhile, we have plenty that I can see have free space on them. What's with them? Does PBC plan to use them?
The facility's exterior
Holy, okay.
routine maintenance of structure exterior underway.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Delayed progress. Nicola. I'm sorry to hear, but I'm a little behind with the prototype design for the AUG detector neutralizer. The Shiro being in London and all, can we push the demo we plan on giving him to 2 weeks from now? And non-lethal options. Nicola, as you requested, I did a little research on non-lethal possibilities. Here's a list of tear gases. Chloropicrin, pepper spray, CS gas, CR gas, CN gas, Nova non-viamide, bromoacetone, zizilbromide, and synpropentyl S-oxide. I have no idea what any of those are. I have to say I'm a little surprised that we were mandated to develop non-lethal security features for the server chambers. It was a long time ago, but you'd think it has anything to do with Palisades getting a lot of media attention for what happened to Simona. I feel like... Shit, wait. I was gonna say, I feel like I should get the gas upgrade, but then also, like, what if there's an electrical upgrade that I need? I guess I need more points for those. Regardless. Alright, I think from here I can sneak past this guy who's walking the other way right now, and we can get into this room.
1482. Diagnostic sequence complete.
There's a fella in here. There's multiple fellas. Wait, hold on. Oh shit. That's actually insane. No. Oh my god, that's the lady. That's Leona. Sorry, I just know you're gonna be in the way of the computer when I hack it. See this? What the? This makes zero sense. People are in the office, radio off. People not in the office, radio on. What's wrong with you people? Alright, what do we have? Palisade Blade, security features, digital protection. All data stored in our servers is protected from the outside intrusions by our proprietary firewall known as the Lava Wall. Created by Masaki Oshiro himself, it is an ever-evolving shield that aggressively identifies and attacks any hacker who makes an attempt to breach it. Physical protection. No one has broken into Palisade Blade building and made it out alive. In the past year, not one thief has even attempted to break in. Criminals around the world know that Palisade Bank Corporation is serious when it comes to defending those assets and their customers. Kill mode. This automated defenses and environmental hazards inside the blades are always ready to eliminate anyone who suspiciously goes where they do not belong. First example of this is Simona Saridakis, a former PCB employee, has the distinction of being the first attempted thief and the first person killed in the building's defenses. Wow, they really are just promoting it. That is crazy. Why, dude, so many computers all everywhere. There's a 3, 2, 2, 2. Okay, fine. I was thinking about using a multi-tool, but I'll hack them. I'll hack them.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
How many nukes do I have? Oh, well, I missed my chance to spam an X.
Access granted.
Files with Palisade. Mr. Sonic. I'm sorry, my English. I want to put my files with Palisade. How much it costs for room on server and how easy it to access. I want one folder for me, one for daughter, and one for company. Go to Prague at the end of the month for a business meeting and can talk. You have someone speak Russian? Goodbye. Sergeyev. Alright, Lord John Powell IV. This guy's an Elder Scrolls player. Hello, my name is Lord John Powell IV. My father, Lord John Powell III, had access to a folder within the British Royal Server Chamber at Palisades Blade 01. Currently, Ale has asked me to locate some files. Can I please have access to his folders? I currently do not have access, but I've been promised access after my father's passing. Feel free to examine my lineage or consult my law offices of Harris, Lord, and Barrington in London, England. It's employed to be expedient. My father's condition is deteriorating by the day, and we are currently entangled in a tiff with my father's first cousin as to whether we are considered blood relatives or not. They can debate and fight and claim all they want, but the facts are, check my lineage and my father's lineage yourself and see we are indeed related to the royals and therefore have access to certain files in our name that are located within your facility. Sincerely, Lord John Powell IV, Duke of Middlesbrough. Wait, this is a reading. Kara, what do we do in this? I assume send it off to legal, but I want to clear with you first. That makes sense. Alright, illegal streaming. Thomas, our antivirus and employee keystroke and action monitoring software flagged your computer yesterday for the following. Access denied. Content filter denied. Host name, livestream sports. Trying to watch WrestleFest. Anyways, rules broken. Connection to an unauthorized external and or unsafe streaming video website. Using software that connects to an unauthorized external website. Viewing sports and or gambling event during work hours in the Blade facility. This email serves as a warning and has been logged in your employee record. Any future rule breaking will result in suspension. Like to dispute this, please contact your immediate superior.
Running diagnostics check.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Acceptable parameters. Diagnostic sequence complete.
Access granted.
Vatican lawyer access. Greeting, Miss Husla. Lawyer from our law offices of Flynn International, our law firm, has been granted complete access to 7 file folders within our server. A bunch of records of clergy records and whatnot. It would appear. They are scheduled to access Palisade Property Bank location in Prague next Friday. Access will be limited to 4 hours. Any additional time will be scheduled the following week. Thank you. Oops. Non-responsive client. Lucy, I'm in a jam with the Miss Rosenthal situation. Turns out that her family has been reported her missing as of 2 months ago. The outstanding fees for exactly 2 months and the files in the vault have not been touched. From what I can tell, her family seems interested in paying for the outstanding balance and continuation of digital vault. They want access. I told them they have to send this issue back to client services. As per Miss Rosenthal's instructions, she made it clear that after her death, the entire contents of the vaults were to be deleted. Never put in provisions about her going missing. Miss Rosenthal's family is now claiming to need access to the files because they think there might be a clue to her disappearance. This is my first missing client, so what's the protocol? The family would pay for the vault, but wouldn't have access. Legal?
Diagnostic sequence complete.
I assume that means like take it to legal. Oh, wait, we have to do both. We're overclocking.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Dude, that firewall thing is so annoying.
Access granted.
Total expenses problem. Following expenses have been approved. Los Angeles and New York. Following expenses not approved, Las Vegas, of course. There will be several personal expenses charged to the room. Additional guest fee, room service 2, mini bar items 5, mini bar restocking fee 1, fee for movies 1, aromatherapy Thai massage 1. You need to justify these expenses or it will be automatically deducted for your paycheck. I mean,
Temperature readings in server chamber area are within
this
acceptable
two
parameters.
items,
Cooling
2, 3, and
systems
4
functioning normally.
could very accidentally happen. After just being in Vegas, I'm just like, you take this thing off for 60 seconds and you're buying it. It's crazy. Alright, foreign data stick PC. Mr. Cunningham, our software shows that you attempted to use a foreign data stick last week. If you're aware a foreign data stick can compromise the integrity of Palisade's blade security and introduce malicious software. Foreign data stick was confiscated and analyzed outside the blade facility. The scan did not detect any traces of malicious software and the device was destroyed. Our own findings after a thorough investigation, which included a scan of all of your personal communications over the last 3 years, did find that this was indeed a mistake as you claimed. As you know, Palisade's Blade has millions of security attacks launched at it hourly. We are vulnerable in ways known and unknown. We have to take strategic measures to protect our operations. It serves as a written warning. Any future use of foreign data sticks will result in suspension without pay or occupational termination. Alright, we got one more. What the fuck is this?
Anomaly detected.
Okay.
Trace program initiated.
That's how we're gonna play this.
Access granted.
Running diagnostics check.
The defense systems. Kara, I'm happy to announce that the latest updates on our physical and digital defense systems. Physical. Auto monitoring deluxe elite ultra. Doubled the amount of audio sensors in the server chamber. Each sensor can now pick up triple the audible range. Audio monitoring defense deluxe 3 will be renamed to audio monitoring core classic starting next week. Heat-eye sensors. Scans the area for micro-fractional changes in temperature to identify unauthorized personnel faster. These are applied to cameras, defense turrets, and security drones within the server chamber areas.
Running diagnostics check.
Carbon monoxide blast! New defense add-on to the Vacuum Defense Deluxe 1, Vacuum Basic Defense, Vacuum Defense Basic. Instantly vacuums oxygen inside the server chamber and fills it with deadly carbon monoxide. This neutralizes an average-sized person in less than seconds. Alright, digital. Crypt T-Lock. New encryption algorithm for passwords that was developed internally. IP Hunter 8. The latest version of the world's best IP tracking software as an update to handle rerouting through satellites. Proxy processing speed increased by 2, improved defenses against fragmentation attacks, intrusion detection system 17, sniffer with IP dump, silentware update. Antivirus 2030, on-demand scan version 22, boot scan version 18, cyclic redundancy check version 7, all sequencing bugs repaired. Improved CSDU clock socket dock unblocking. If you have any questions or concern, please come see me in my office. Here's a reply to the travel expenses. Here are my expenses for my trip around the world in 9 days. I swear I think I lost a full day of my life with all the traveling on this one. Just a bunch of expenses approved. Alright, new customer. Hello, I'm interested in purchasing a digital vault. My name is Kevin Ningbo. Last year I had the pleasure of sitting next to a salesperson named Clara, or Kara, on a flight from New York City to London in June of 2028. I believe she's originally from Pittsburgh. She had blonde hair then, and probably still has blue eyes. Sadly, I lost her contact information on my company's computers. Were hacked by a group known as Hall. Or something like that. I read Masaki Oshiro identified the group's members and destroyed their operations. Being a target of one of these hacker groups once makes me never want to be a victim of one ever again. Extremely interested in hearing what the Palisade Bank/Blade can offer. Please send this email along to her, give me your contact, and or credit her on making the sale. Thanks. Kara, looks like this creep has been thinking about you. Alright, client login problem. I think we've read part of this. Yeah, we read this first part. Kara, this is not a problem with our side. Pram forgot how to spell his own username and tried an old password. I have a log of what he tried to do. I know you can't say it to their face and don't want to point it out when the client is wrong, but it's the case where the customer is wrong. To be more precise, Pram is a forgetful idiot. Every month this guy forgets either his username, his password, or both. He's entered his password as his username on several occasions. Manages a company that is worth billions and he can't remember a username and password. Okay, is this... Oh. Alright, we need to go back. Oh, there's the guy's coming over here right now, though. We'll have to wait for him to turn around. Actually, I'm not sure why you would need to, like, mark people when you have this radar. Can you imagine trying to look at 40 people that you've, like, tagged up? You see, like, fucking arrows everywhere.
Running diagnostics check. Piping integrity stable. Water pressure register.
I don't even know if there's ever 40 people in a... Oh my god, there's a guy up there? Shit. Hey, wait, this might... I just saw this, though. This might be useful. Getting us to the 4th floor.
Running diagnostics check in sector 1148. 2.
You have to be
Diagnostic
careful.
sequence complete.
Confirmed. Both turrets on the signal. That's
I
correct.
wonder where that even is. Shani
I will
Tower.
next time.
Oh.
Where are you now, Jensen?
Getting lonely, Francis. I'm at the funicular.
I see. So you found the client registry in the executive suite?
Not yet.
Are you insane? You'll be looking for the proverbial needle in a haystack without it. I strongly suggest you turn around.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
For the Palisade Bank Corporation.
What the?
Located in Prague, the bank's iconic blade facilities hold the largest secure data archive
No.
vault in the world.
Okay.
Cutting-edge
This is a
security
5?
measures have protected the
Okay.
sensitive secrets of mega corporations and influential individuals since privacy laws first passed. Sources close to the bank hope that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the bank's despite almost
Anomaly detected.
There's
Trace
an
program
insane amount of data
initiated.
stores here.
Access granted.
Okay, this should have a Praxis kit. I thought. Who the fuck? I did not just use a 5 hack just to get a goddamn revolver.
You are always watching. In part 1 of our 2-part look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by the head of the Department of
Security. Or not files, but the security cameras. Oh my god, this is fucking tedious. This is a 1?
Anomaly detected.
Are you
Trace
insane?
program initiated. Access granted.
Maintenance hatch is open. Routine maintenance of structure exterior.
That was pointless. This is a 1 too? What the
Access granted.
Okay. Lieutenant Simon Whittaker. There's no words that I can properly express how sad I am to hear about the loss of security guard Sean Timmons. He was in Blade 4 building just 2 hours prior to this tragedy. This is the 3rd time in 18 months that someone from your company has chosen to use our automated defenses as a means to take their own lives. It shocks me then and it haunts me now. Just as I said a few months ago, and I said a few months before that, I said, each time we see one of your suicidal employees decides to use our defenses against themselves, brief counseling is not enough. It does very little to prevent this from happening again. Yet we don't know why Mr. Timmons did what he did. It's fair to say that anyone who does this has a tangible emotional problem. Must have been signs to his instability before he took desperate measures to end his own life. Now looking at a pattern of self-inflicted carnage by your employees in our buildings. Your highly professional employees are currently wrestling with depression, stress, PTSDs, and complexities brought upon during the current augmented people's issue. The company needs to re-examine this rash of suicides and be proactive when finding a remedy. Look forward to hearing about the steps that your office plans on taking. This pattern continues without any measures taken. I promise to take this further up the chain of command at Tarvos Security Services. My prayers and thoughts are with Mr. Tim's co-workers, friends, and family, and loved ones while they try to make sense of what happened. Please make Mr. Tim's death the last Tarvos employee to die within Palisades Bank Corporation's walls. Alright, discipline report. Shawnee, here is the weekly report for employee discipline at Bleda 1. Two employees are currently serving suspensions. Antonin Baba, senior lava wall manager. Note, employee considered vital but toxic. Replacement candidates are currently being interviewed, but we are on the verge of making an offer to the top candidate. Miroslav Schlick, general engineer, minor infraction, employee worth retaining, day 2 of 5 served. Regards. London itinerary. Alright, here are details of the London trip. They're taking a limo to George Wright Jr. at the Royal Buckingham Hotel. You're gonna have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. Breakfast, Nelson Tideworth, Slow to Coriander Club. Lunch with M. Miller, Delancey Investments, London Zoology Society. Dinner with Nathaniel Brown, the Santiago Group, restaurant to be determined. Evening, Puncher's Chance, play West End Theater. Breakfast the next day is with Christopher Sandrewski. Lunch with the British royal family. Dinner classified at a classified. Cocktail reception, Safe Harbor Convention, Apex Center. Breakfast with Daniela Friedman, Rogue Publishing. Lunch with Ricardo Zetko Sode Bank. Return flight 4 p.m. London to Prague. If you have any trouble or questions, you know how to contact me. I will be enjoying you. I will be updating your calendar as soon as the locations solidify. Have fun at the Safe Harbor Convention and enjoy London. Alright, unsent message. Teresa, your proposal is excellent. I think it really looks like you took many of my requests and packaged it in a simpler way, but I do not think we are there yet. My organizational flowchart still has too many layers of approval that still gets us within the city limits of micromanagement land. I firmly believe that a company is only as good as the people who work for it. Our employees spend half of their day working on something and the other half they preparing something for a meeting to justify what they did. We are not getting a full worker. What your flowchart has shown me is that maybe the problem is we have too many managers. Common sentiment we received from the anonymous employee complaint box was that people feel managers spend the bulk of their time justifying their jobs and getting in the way of me doing work. Next drafts have new organizational flowchart. I want one to involve half of the managers we currently have. Also, do not think about the financial fallout costs. I hired you for your ability to problem solve and think outside the box. Since you came here, I feel that you are giving me proposals that you think I would like instead of proposals that you like. Not about whether I approve it or not, it's whether it's the best solution for a situation. Sincerely, Ashani. Alright, investment update. There's some names of companies we're selling. Some Canton Wistic Harks Investment, YG Investments, Tango G Financial, Mutual of Rockford.
Pritchard, looks like the bank's founders are buying and selling a lot of shell companies and masking the transactions.
Okay. How exactly does that help us locate Santos' server chamber?
I'm not doing this just for you and your client, Francis. Something else is going on here. I want to know what it is. Besides, I already found the location. Chamber 204.
Then why are you not in it yet? Take the funicular. It's the only way up.
I need to finish reading that. Alright. Mutual of Rockford, Gabel Funds, Clear Song Investments. They will each be acquired by these new companies, Wesley CC Investments, Nicole W Investments, K Ren Financial, Grand Rapids Mutual, Gabriel Funds, Strongmeyer Investments. Switch your strategic investments to our Cayman Islands division as soon as possible. As I said this morning, it'll be easier to mask our connection if we regularly cycle them through different offshore financial centers every 5 weeks. Also, we should revisit the idea of having a British Virgin Islands and Bermuda presence. This plan of ours seems to be generating more wealth for us than we know what to do with. Data for these new companies will be switched around with those of several of our clients. So right now, client data is held within the filing chambers. First Life, Corp Blade 1, Chamber Chamber 101 or 201, Sloto Entertainment and Tech, Blade 1, Chamber 100, Picus Group 103, Tarvos 106, Unoccupied 105, Santiago Group 204, Taiyang Medical 209, Steiner Baisley 108, Hal Warnick 201, Brit Royal 108. See you in London. Love O.
Air purification system is operating at normal capacity. Diagnostic sequence complete.
What the fuck is this? Is it above the blade or whatever? Dude, I can't believe there's just a revolver in that safe. What a disappointment. There was supposed to be a Praxis kit. Hold on. Yeah, it's not even like a fancy revolver. There's definitely not a Praxis kit. That's so depressing.
Around the world, always watching, because you
Fuck. To the funicular. See ya, fuckos. You could get on top of that? That's insane. Is it a double elevator?
Pritchard, you'll be happy to know I'm on the
That's
funicular and
pretty
headed
sick.
to Santos server chamber.
Good. Once you're inside, all you'll have to do is
Oh,
insert
we're
the
in the
passport
fucking
into the
thing.
server. Don't remove it until I disconnect. The system will track my location if you do.
I have to get to the chamber first, Francis. Shadow Child said there are heat sensors that can see me even when cloaked.
You know you love a challenge. We're in the bottom of the 9th, Jensen. Time to hit it home.
Running diagnostics.
Alright. I'm gonna drop a save here. I think I have to call it here. It's getting pretty involved into the thing. If there's just a little bit more and I start recording the next part, I'll merge these together. But I think for now I have to call it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you did, and we'll see you in the next one where we're getting into these vaults and chambers. Oh, excuse me. Alright, goodbye.